PROSECT group. My name is Siri Yumon Kumari.
My name is PROSECT.
My name is Piwat Kotoro.
My name is Siddharth.
So I'm going to talk about the background of our product, which is called PROSECT. So before we came up with PROSECT, we tried to come up with product ideas that are good for the environment. And one of the reasons why we choose PROSECT is that the population is growing and the consumption of food and protein is larger. So we try to solve the problem by providing the alternative of consuming protein. For the background is that nowadays Thailand is like growing into younger generations, and more people are interested in healthy living lifestyle. And edible insects are like one of the choices of protein substitute because it contains high quality proteins, vitamins, and also amino acids and good fats for humans. So insects also have high food conversion rate. That means it requires less consumption in feeding, but it provides 3 times protein than cattle and 4 times more iron than spinach or vegetables, and it also contains more vitamin B than salmon. So this is a comparison between cricket flour and whey protein concentrate. You will see that the cricket flour, which is not concentrated yet, it already contains 23 grams of proteins, but whey protein contains 24 grams of proteins. But notice that it's already concentrated. But for the cricket flour, it also contains other elements such as omega-3, omega-6, and saturated fatty acids, which are necessary for our body. It also contains iron and calcium, and more vitamin B12. So, but the problems with insects products is that number one, insects are very new. Like only a few people are willing to try, or like number two, people are used to proteins that are from traditional protein powder from cattle, meat, or chicken. And number three, they are concerned about the quality of products that are made from insects. So next we are going to talk about
for the value proposition in us. For the customer, they are expect to quality element of nutrients that they need to consume per day. They are not accept to consume because of smell and taste of insects. And they concern about cleanliness and job. They need a cheaper alternative source of protein when compared to milk whey. For the product, calculator, the product contains only 100% protein and suppress any unwanted nutrients. In the reverse, protein will be made into powder less cost and less cost of feeding compared to product of cost for the product and service. Cheaper but higher quality of protein decided as a very effective alternative consumption of protein. Customer persona. Overview of user persona, age between 22 to 26, gender only male, location Northeast Thailand. They are similar pains and wishes. The pain is their pains are milk Whey is expensive. They need a cheaper way to consume, and wishes they need a cheaper protein supplement.
For the business model conduct, first, the value proposition we have a sustainable, feed have higher quality protein and contain enough protein for customer. Next is customer segment. First, the weight trainer, they want to eat protein for gain the muscle, and bodybuilder, they want to eat protein too, but they require more. Next is customer relationship. First, advertisements used to advertise for the customer. Next, influencer, call center, if customer want to ask question. Next is channel. For the channel, first, Facebook, social media, to tell the customer about the product. Next is gym, retailer, online shopping, and pharmacy. For the key activity, we have research and development, human behavior, marketing, and improve process and production and control the quality. Next is key resource. First, insect, cricket farm, machine and ingredients. For the key partner, we have Child Health Center, Research and Development, University, Farmer, Gym, Pharmacy, Bank. For the cost structure, we have the marketing, human resource, transportation cost, processing cost, raw material and packaging, revenue stream. We have sell, get the money from the selling product and the membership.
So we have to consider about the environment around the business model. So the first perspective is we are looking at the market of customers. The population of males aged 20 to 30 will be slowly decreasing by 2040, although that this group of population will have enough to buy our product, but the market is decreasing. And the economy, although the GDP is still unstable, from all the political tensions. And once again, the customers from the segment of male age 20 to 30 all have enough money to buy product.
For the industry for the competition include plant-based protein and regular protein powder. The global whey protein market is fragmented in nature due to the presence of numerous small and large manufacturers who compete against one another in terms of price and quality. Some of these key players include Ara Food, Agoper, and other competitors in the same type of product. Thailand unique variety of PROSECT insect powder. For the key trend, young generation in Thailand are focused on the health and the trend state. That it will continue being that way, although exercising for Thai people are mostly sport and aerobic dance.
In my part, I will talk about the our prototype. This is the our prototype. We put the product with the chocolate to show the flavor of our product and make it look tasty. And next, because the target of our customer are the people who want to build their muscle or get their muscle. So our product is a black color. It's maybe not outstanding. So we put the muscle man in the prototype to attract the attention from the customer. And next, the most important part in our prototype is the product properties. We use the word that easy to understand for the customer because this is really important, so they can easy to understand it. And the next is the weight shaker. In actually the weight, our weight shaker is not important in the prototype, but it can make the customer interested in our product. For the color of our product, we use the blue and orange because it can contrast with the black color of our product. Healthy and stronger than yesterday is our slogan. We use this slogan because it wants to be consistent with the product property and match with the logo, which is our logo, because our logo is a man who shows his muscle. This is our product. This is the result from testing our prototype from 12 people. There are 4 people who are not interested in our product. Following this lesson, 3 or 4 people, they say they don't like insects and do not prefer the insect product. And one of them say they does not believe in the claim of our product. But it have 8 people who are interested in our product. 6 of 8 people, they say they think the price is lower than the whey from the cow milk. And 5 of them say the protein provided higher and better than the cow milk protein. This is the conclusion from the result. The conclusion of people who are not interested is don't like the insect and do not care about the product from the insect because they don't like the insects. And second is more confidence in the quality of cow milk protein. But in the interested people, we say interest because they think the cost of making whey from the insects should be less than the cow milk. So they trust in our product may be cheaper than protein from the cow milk. And second, they interest because they believe that the insect protein is high quality than the milk from the cow protein. And from the interview, the price from the interview result in the range of the 1,000 to the 1,500 baht. And the lesson learned. For me, I think I learned how to make a product in order to reach the expectation and needs of the customer. And I know that is the original idea, maybe different from the actual needs of the customer.
I learned the importance of coming up with new business ideas because we need to figure out the root causes before the actual solution, not the other way around.
For me, I learned the proper way of starting a business or product. I learned where to conduct the information from every perspective that is necessary.
For me, I have learned that protein from music are actually better than protein from regular meat. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.